Welcome back to my channel. I have a little treat for you guys because I get asked all the time to recommend strollers that are a little bit more affordable than some of the ones I've been talking about, but that are also awesome. And I think I found one for you guys. It's called the Graco Modes Nest Stroller, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. Before I get started, this video is sponsored by Graco, but I want you guys to know this stroller, you guys will see, speaks for itself. It's a really great price point. It's under $400 and it does everything that you need. And it's especially awesome for me because I have an infant and I have a toddler, and you can use it for both of them at different times, and it's very easy to do that. So I'm gonna show you. There are 3 modes, and that's why it's called the Modes Nest. You can use it 1 with a car seat. 2, you can use it as a bassinet. It turns into a bassinet for your infant. And then 3, when your infant turns into a toddler, you can use it as a toddler seat, and it transforms into those 2 different ones. I have my own car seat stroller situation handled already. So the way I've been using it is simultaneously actually as a bassinet and as a toddler stroller. It's amazing how quickly you can change it from a bassinet into a toddler seat and then back. That's one of the best things about it. I got some clips of how it works. I wanted to show you guys how it works because it's one of those things where it speaks for itself when you see how easy it is to use. The actual seat just transforms completely. So it's really amazing to watch how easy it is to use it. If you want to have it in bassinet mode, you just lift it up. There's a little button in the back and then you just lay it down. There's just a really quick clip you have to undo and it turns into a bassinet, which is so awesome when you have a baby. It also has a really cool function called slide to me. So when you want your baby closer to you, you can actually literally slide your baby to you, and it's really nice to have that kind of an option. It also makes the bottom carriage area, the storage, so much larger. You can put so much stuff underneath it. So if you can walk to your grocery store, to like a little corner store or something, or you want to take lots of toys to the playground, it fits all of that stuff. It's actually one of my favorite things about this stroller is how big the storage space underneath is. And then if you want to turn it into a toddler seat, all you have to do is lift it back up and then you clip the bottom seat part again just to make it basically a seat. So it's a chair for your toddler. You can still leave it forward facing to face you if you want to look at your toddler. Like when Nikosh was a baby, when he was just about 1, I used to like his stroller facing me. And then when they get a little bit older, you can just lift it out and turn it around and clip it right back in. It's very easy to do, and it's just a seamless process. So it's a reversible stroller seat, which makes it also really awesome to have. A couple of other really important things that I like to point out about this stroller and about strollers in general. The first time I ever got a stroller, I was so annoyed with how hard it was to put it together. This one is very easy to put together. I actually enlisted my husband to do it because I thought it was just gonna be really hard to put together and take so much of my time. So I asked my husband to do it, and then it turned out to be super easy. The only part that you have to pay closer attention to is when you're putting the wheels onto it. There are some smaller pieces to it, but it was really easy to put together. It has just a few parts, and it took only about 15 minutes, and that is probably the quickest I have ever put a stroller together before. It's very, very straightforward and easy to do. Another thing I want to point out, which I did not think about when I got my very first stroller when Nikosh was, actually when I was still pregnant, it was on my registry. I'd read all these different reviews and stuff about strollers, and nobody mentioned weight of stroller. Heavy strollers, you guys, are not nice. They take a lot more effort to have to push around and everything. I want a stroller that I can push with one hand and I just very lightly have to tap it and it will move. That will make your life so much easier. This one is super light. It moves very, very easily. You can move it with just like a finger or two, and it moves very seamlessly and easily. That's actually a big selling point to me with all strollers at this point, is I need them to be very light. Also, you can just take it apart very easily and travel with it if you really need to. So if you're using it, for instance, with a car seat, and for moms that are just healing from giving birth or something, if you had a C-section, anything like that, this is really, really light, and it's not gonna be a struggle to fold it up. It's very easy to fold up, actually. You just lift the seat out and then you press one little button and it folds right down. And I find it's very easy to throw into the back of your car if you need to. I wouldn't use this as a travel stroller to take on an airplane, but you easily could if you needed to. If you can only have one stroller, this definitely could be that one. For someone that's looking for that one stroller that can do it all, this really is that stroller. It's gonna be with you from your baby's birth all the way up until they are big kids and not using strollers anymore. And I really do love the ease of using it in different modes. I can use it in the bassinet mode with my baby if I want to go for a walk with her. And if I have it with me and then Nikosh suddenly gets tired and he wants to use it, I can still, throw him into it and he can be very comfortable. And I just love how easy it is to transform it like that, because to me it feels like I'm getting multiple uses out of it. Another really cool function about it is that it has this tray that you can put your child's cup onto it. If they have a cup, you can put their snacks in front of them. It goes on and off really easily. There's just these little buttons on the side. Everything about this stroller is just really easy to use. That's probably like the best way to describe this stroller. It has really wonderful and easy functionality. It's such an important thing to have with anything that you're buying for your baby or just parent and mom products in general. You want it to be easy to use. So that's the Graco Modes Nest Stroller. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me below. If you have the Graco Modes Nest Stroller, obviously leave your input. I'm sure everybody would love to know what you think of it too. You can find me on Instagram. I'm at Susan Yara, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.